The two things that you can bring into your life to create the financial breakthroughs you're looking for. Welcome to another episode of Financial Success Secrets. And tonight we have with us Mario.
Ooh, thank you, Joakim, for the invitation. One more Sunday in your show, and that's very good to share more about personal finance.
It is. And today you came up with a great idea and something that you say, hey, we got to share this. And it's the two things that people should bring into their life to create their financial breakthroughs. What is the first thing?
The first thing is that instead of chasing money, chase for new skills.
Skills, yeah. And what has been the transformation in your life as a result of chasing skills?
Yeah, definitely. When you understand that the power of bringing value to people is about because you have developed a lot of skills and you can use this skill to help other people, then automatic. It's like magic. The more skill you have, the more experience you gain with this skill, then you will be more able to help more people with these skills. And of course, I would like to elaborate a little bit more and give some examples. I have been working as an engineer for more than 20 years, and I have been working as a financial coach for 5 plus. And when I developed this skill as a financial coach, about learning about how the money work and how the investment work, and also how to plan, how to look forward for financial goals. It was fantastic because that helped my life and also helped me to help other people life. That's when I say, don't focus on the money, focus on the value that you bring to the people.
Yeah, and that's an amazing path in terms of spirituality as well. And that means like the way we can grow and contribute to people and bring value. And as an entrepreneur, if you choose that way and you provide value, as you mentioned, definitely you will be rewarded accordingly.
Totally.
And the other side of the coin with skill set is, okay, you who listen to us, by educating yourself and getting financial literacy and getting a skill set and the confidence so you can manage your own portfolio and create income from that. When I immersed myself in this topic, was able to achieve that, that's been life-changing for me. And I remember as well when I immersed myself in this topic of wealth creation and investing, I was so excited and like saw what this could do for me, how life could change. And yeah, it's been life-changing. I just came home from a trip from Cyprus, being there 3.5 weeks, went with a one-way ticket and stayed as long as I wanted to. And that is the freedom of having passive income streams from investing as well.
Definitely. And that was the second thing that you that we haven't mentioned, but we are going to mention now, that is about, also chasing.
I spoiled it.
Yeah, you spoiled it a little bit, but chasing like asset, create assets and also have your own portfolio and of investment, because definitely you have to save money, you have to secure your own, as I always say, have your safety net, and then you have to do something with the rest, with the rest of the money you manage to save, and that's investing. And that's really a very good opportunity for people to, to continue to develop. So when you are chasing skills and you are developing these skills and you are able to create a portfolio, then it's just fantastic.
Yes. Yeah, so these go actually hand in hand, right? Okay, you mentioned that one route of acquiring skill sets so you can serve people, and you can also getting financial literacy. That's also part of that skill set. And when you get, as we serve with our communities, that financial literacy skill set, you can actually achieve this, okay, pursue assets instead of money. Because what is the consequence of pursuing money and just pursuing money? What's the consequence of that, Mario?
Yeah, and that's a very good point, Joakim. And actually, I'm will try to mention at least 3 reasons I think you should not be on the pursuit on just money because of money, because money is an instrument, it's a tool that you use to achieve many other things in life, most likely most of the other things in life. But the of course you have to take care about your health first all the time. But when you don't focus in the money, but you focus more like for example, if you're working for a company, then you will have a salary. But then you are maybe say, okay, I'm just in this company because I want to make this salary, I want to have this money, discover my expenses, my family, and everything. But then you are limited. You know, this is your top. This is the like the most you can do, because you actually, and I will mention the second one, that you are just exchanging your time for money, and then that's mean
just when you
yes,
said, okay, if you're an employee, you're working for a company and you have a salary, where you said, okay, that's a limit on it. Is that where you say you have certainty that you're gonna make, let's say that's $2,500 per month, and you're certain that's it, nothing more, nothing less? Is that what you mean?
exactly. And then if you are just think I am there for the money, then you probably will not continue developing the skills in order to create a second business or something, a second income stream, or also even in the company, if you are working, if you are not continuous developing a skill, you will not be able either to ask for a raise on the salary. So the most important is focus on the skill, focus on the value you are giving either to the company, or either if you are, it's even much better if you can create like a skill that can give you the possibility to create new income, source of income, in investing in a portfolio or creating as entrepreneur a new business and things like that. That's what I say. Don't think all the time about the money, but think more about how to continue developing skills. If you don't want to be stuck to this amount of money, for example, as a salary, or maybe the same amount of money if you are working as an entrepreneur, maybe in a consulting business where you have exchanging your time for or the hours available for money, time per hours, then you should continue developing the skills as much as possible so you can create or innovate or create different around you, different income streams in a way. And where you are really focusing on this, and that's kind of the third reason, pursuing these skills, pursuing this growth, having more competence, is when you really going to start realizing that the more experience you gain with these skills, the most easy is that people can really look at you as a person that they will be able to help them. And when you help them, then it will be more easy to get more money. Money will flow to you. That's what I wanted to explain.
Wow, yeah. To build upon what you said, the first thing here with when if you have a salary, or in any terms, what you said, like focus on the skill set, because it comes back to the value you bring to the hour. Is not the time itself, because okay, if you're focusing on trading our time for money, there is a limit to it. As you said, you're certain you're going to be paid this amount. So if you can shift your focus to focus on skill sets and focus on assets, and it's all about, like with skill sets, definitely it's the value you bring to that hour, and you're going to be paid for that. And it's also the same with if you get financial literacy, so you can manage your own portfolio and creating an income stream from that to enjoy more freedom and independence. That's also okay, the value, the skill set, the confidence you have to manage your portfolio is going to determine the kind of results you get. So it's always about this value you bring to the hour. So I love that you brought that up. And the other thing is with having this mindset of if you focus on pursuing the money, you're going to be in that devastating trap. And it just builds upon what you said with, yeah, you're going to month to month, you're going to work, or know for certainty you're going to get your salary, the paycheck, and you're just going to be in that wheel, that routine, and you won't grow anything. And it's like a human need to grow as well, to grow as a person, to educate yourself in any way, whether that is in health. You said that, like we should, or we will have great benefit of taking care of our health. It's whether that's health, it's relationship, it's wealth, whatever that is. Yeah, it's all starts here with growing as persons, thus chasing skill sets that can, and also then things that can, or the skill set that can bring you the financial freedom that many people are looking for.
Yes, and I would say at least start getting this financial security and then work towards the financial freedom.
Yeah, step by step. I love it.
Step by step. Yes.
Yeah. I want to add also one reason why, okay, I'm serving my community and why I'm doing this with you as well, to serve our communities combined. One reason is because you mentioned this, like, okay, if you get a skill set, you can share it with others and you can attract people. And part of this is, I need this for myself. Like, I want this. I want to focus on, okay, skill sets and bringing assets into my life. So as part of why I'm doing it, I can also can see change in people, so I can provide it. And I am no different than you who are listening. I need this too. So that's part of why I'm doing this.
Totally agree with you, Joakim, 100%. Yes.
And I think it was so beautiful what you said with, like, it's what you do that's going to attract people to you. It's the best way of showing people what's possible, is taking that step and doing things. So it's what your hands and your feet are doing. So when you move, you take action, you get experience. That's much more powerful than what this thing is doing. So actions speak louder than words. That's what I'm trying to say here. And it's often like with, you might want to explore getting this financial literacy or creating the financial breakthroughs you're looking for. And people close to you might be resistant to that, because it's often that, okay, people close to us, whether that's parents or friends, siblings, whatever that is, they might be uncomfortable if we change. So just being a person of change, so, and just take actions, and those people that want to be with you, want to learn from you, they will eventually like ask you, and you can share that knowledge. But until then, just love people around you and be a force for good for them.
Yeah, be an example. I agree with you. I think the best way to teach is with your example. You have to show, you have to be consistent. You have to try to live by the values that you are showing to the people. And if you are, when we are talking about friends, family, relative, all the people around you, don't try to change it. Don't try to force them to maybe to take a path. Just show the path by the way you are doing it. If you're doing something that is really good and giving value, I think later or sooner than later, the people will see it. Yeah.
That's a beautiful summary. Is there anything else we should add before we wrap up, Mario? We talked about the two things people to focus on to creating the financial breakthroughs they're looking for, to get more freedom and independence, chase skills and chase assets. Is there anything else we should wrap up with here?
Oh, well, the only thing I can say is like, yeah, focus on that. Focus on create skills and focus on create assets, and you will be fine.
And I bet you will be more than just fine as well. That
Yes, I believe. More than fine, I believe.
Amazing. Thanks for taking the time, Mario, to come on and share and bring value to our communities combined. I love that. So it's great to see you again, my friend.
Great to see you, my friend. Until the next time. Good.
Awesome. Take care. And for those of you who listen, let us know, what is your biggest key takeaway from this session? What are you focusing on, and what are you going to focus on moving forward? We would love to hear from you. Stay happy, stay safe, take care.